Hi, welcome to today's YouTube video, and today is the sort of, I guess you'd call it a director's commentary, but I didn't direct this, I just did it. So it's my commentary on how I got to most of the Croydon spawn points in real life. I am going to have some spoilers in this video, so if you haven't watched the original video yet, go and watch it now. It's linked in the description, it's linked up on the top right hand corner of the screen right now. There will be spoilers when I'm talking to you about this video today. What I'm going to do is we're just going to go through it. I'm going to tell you all the little facts, the little behind the scenes of actually recording this video when I was in Croydon this day. So if we just get on with it. I have it loaded up here. Hopefully you all can hear me okay. That sort of thing. Here we go.
Hello. I am at Coombe Road. Bidhurst Gardens to be exact.
This is correct, I was at Bidhurst Gardens. I just got off, I think it was a 433, it was going the other way. And there's no Coombe Road stop on the other side of the road. So I had to get off the stop afterwards, which was Bidhurst Gardens. This is really weird now, because I didn't know what I was doing when I originally started, recording this video. It was just sort of, I'm going to talk in the middle of nowhere. And I'm almost certain I looked really weird to everyone that passed me for the entirety of this day. Anyways.
And today, I will be trialling.
I really don't know why I said trialling. I watch this back. Every now and then I listen to the first 10 seconds as we are now. Like, why did I say trialling? Trialling is just so weird. I'm trying to. I'm even better. I'm going to. Like, this is one of the worst hooks I've done for my channel. Anyways.
To get to every spawn point in Croydon Roblox.
So yeah, I hope you really enjoyed the very quick last minute. I don't know what to call this. Is this an intro? I think we'll call it an intro. I hope you enjoyed that, because that took me a whole 10 seconds to make, so yeah. I think it just sounds nice to have that in. Also, the music that I've used in that has stopped monetization for the video, which is fine, because I don't have monetization enabled anyways. And if I don't blur it out in this video, it will also stop this video from being monetized, so I'll probably do that.
And I've never done a video like this before. It's like actually me.
Most of my videos are actually me, by the way. Nobody else is doing these videos. It is actually me all of the time.
Speaking.
I also always speak in my videos, so once again, I don't know why I said that.
But, come and done it now.
I haven't done it yet. This is just going to be me criticizing myself for the entirety of this video. That's going to be fun, isn't it? Anyways.
Time to start.
I didn't actually start the timer here. I started the timer when I walked across the road. Did I leave in the walking across the road?
First one is a 64 or a 433. And I don't know where it comes.
I don't know if that was like meant to be cool or something when I said I don't know when it comes. I think it was though. I think that was really cool. As you can see, this is the amazing comparison. These actually looked really different, and something that's happened after I've done this video, and I drive the 64 now, and I come and turn around this roundabout like, oh yeah, I remember that in real life. And that's just something that sticks with me forever now. I don't know why this point, because obviously I did manage to go to most of the destinations in the end, but it's this point when I'm driving the 64 that I just remember this. So yes, I did cut it out. I actually spent a good 2 minutes or so talking to everyone whilst I was crossing over that road. Because you have to cross over, obviously, the roundabout to get on this side of the road and go to Coombe Road. So I did talk to you guys whilst I was crossing the roundabout. And I did cut it out because probably it was quite boring. So yeah, that's fair enough, actually. can't remember how quickly the 64 came. I think it was about 8 minutes or so. It wasn't too bad. I didn't wait very long for it, is what I'm trying to say. And I think I started the timer when I actually saw the bus around the corner, because I wanted to make sure that I did start it, because I'm very good at forgetting to start timers. If you've ever watched one of my company review live streams, you'll know that I'm very good at forgetting to start my timer.
Thank you.
I think I stopped recording as I'm going up the stairs, very simply because I felt really weird, as I did for the entirety of the day. You'll see later in the video that I get a lot more comfortable with talking to myself in the middle of Croydon for the rest of the day. So I did stop when I got to the top of the stairs, and then transition because the next clip
Bus. And I'm going to cut to a graphic now of how I'm going to do this.
This is really quietly recorded because there's a person in front of me on a phone call, and there's a person behind me. This is quite a busy bus. It's one of the busiest buses that I was on that day, and so I didn't want to be shouting like, "Here's the graphic!" So this is very quietly recorded so I don't bother anybody or look really weird. Here's the graphic. So, starting at Coombe Road, I'll catch a 433. This was... What's the word for it? I've forgotten. This was recorded at home. I didn't do this on the bus. 3 or 64 to East Croydon. Yes, I did this. Then I'll complete a quick walking route around Fairfield Halls, Catherine Street and Park Street before returning back to East Croydon. I really hate watching this. School. I didn't do the walking route, and you'll see. Obviously, I'm presuming you've now watched the video after I told you to. I didn't do the walking route, and I can't believe I forgot about it. I'll get to it when we watch the video later on. From Trinity School, I'll catch a 1:30 to Addiscombe and change there to... I said I'll catch a 1:30 and then I ended up catching a bus and then walking. On the graphic and in the actual video, I caught a bus to Ashburton Road and then walked. Just because I thought that would be the easier way rather than waiting for yet another bus. To get on a 312 to Norwood Junction. Yep. I'll then need to catch a 75 or 157 to Selhurst Station. Which I did. And have a quick walk to Selhurst Park. Yep. From here, I can quickly tick off Thornton Heath areas via... The 198 doesn't go from Selhurst Park. There's a lot of flaws with my planning. I think that was the main reason why I failed in the end. There was a lot of flaws in my planning. Like, for example, I did have to walk between Selhurst Park and Thornton Heath High Street. I even walked up to Parkville Road because the 198 wasn't coming, and the 198 doesn't come from Selhurst Park. So that was annoying, yeah. A range of buses and go down to London Road. Somehow the 250 wasn't included on that, which is the bus that I did actually catch. I ended up catching... Oh, we'll get to it anyways. To West Croydon. It's another quick walk to Central, where I can get on a 289 to Warden Marsh. No, you cannot! The 289 does not go via Central. It goes up London Road to Thornton Heath Pond, and then to Lombard Roundabout. I couldn't have done this, and you'll see my confusion later on in the video. This was one of the fatal planning mistakes. Then it's a tram to Therapia Lane for destination number 17. Then it's the new S4 route to Beddington Asda, and we're nearly there. Finally, a couple of buses out to Mitcham Common is where I will complete my journey. And yes, this is the main destinations, the main spawn points. There are so many spawn points that I only realised after doing it. Maybe in the next version I'll actually go and do all of them, not just the main ones, all of the spawn points. I'll plan it better.
Okay, he's Croydon now. And we're now going to go back out to Trinity School.
Why? Why did you go back out to Trinity School? You weren't meant to do that route. Like this, and once again, annoys me every single time I watch it. Anyways.
Which is one of the furthest points, so I had to get this one out of the way quite early.
It wasn't meant to be as early.
But East Croydon is destination number 2. Here we go. Look at this.
And this is where I stop counting the amount of destinations that I do in the video, and you'll see why in a moment.
I'll have a look at what bus comes next. Any of these, but not the SL5.
For clarity, I did mean any of the buses from E1, not the SL5, because the SL5 stops at Shirley Library rather than Trinity School, which is really annoying because it could have been really helpful if it did stop at Trinity School. There's actually some kids just to the right here, and they were giving me some really weird looks. As most people probably did on the day I was filming this. The bus driver also gave me a weird look when I was filming to go onto the bus. In hindsight, I should have probably filmed... I wouldn't say I should have filmed less, because it's actually really good, the amount of content that I actually got out of this. Like, you can see the video is 33 minutes, and that is almost purely of content. Is that my own mouse? Yeah. That is almost purely of content that was filmed when I was actually in Croydon that day. I was very unfortunate that it was quite rainy and misty that day. It was quite cold and rainy, and it kind of spit. I had an umbrella in my pocket the whole time. I was using it at some points. Yeah, so a lot of the window shots aren't very good. This is why I stopped counting destinations, because I didn't know that in the post-editing stages that if I was going to count Lebanon Road, Shirley, all the destinations I actually saw on the bus rather than getting off the bus. This took like 3.5 hours in the end, so you can understand that I didn't get off the bus as I originally planned to at every stop, and I do sincerely apologise for that. For some reason, I couldn't bother to actually get a picture at Sandylands, and I only got a picture just before Sandylands. It's slightly annoying.
There goes my lovely 198. That one thankfully came very, very quickly. And that is destination number something. I don't know, I'll keep a count.
I've just told you why I've done that, yeah.
They're at the bottom or something.
Can I tell you something about these traffic lights? You can see later on that these traffic lights, they just wouldn't press. I press them and then they unpress, and I hate when traffic lights do that. It's just the most annoying. I think I ended up not using them in the end, but they must have stopped afterwards.
But luckily that did come really quickly.
They did, quite quickly. Quite happy with that.
Which I am very grateful for. Thank you, 198.
That was probably one of the last buses that actually came quickly for me.
To school. I hit the entrance up there, and I made sure to get a picture of that. Why is that gone now?
Once again, as I said.
I don't want to cross this on my own, I don't trust it.
This is just me saying it's really weird filming in the middle of Croydon. Here's Trinity School. It looks... a lot of the things I realised when I was doing this video, they all look really similar in the game and in real life. So absolute thumbs up to HHWheat and the developers for doing an amazing job on Croydon the game. Like, there's a lot of comments say that. It's amazing how actually accurate they are.
Cheers.
Okay, so then I went to go wait at Trinity School.
Not a destination, but
Ashburton Road is then where I got off. It's not a destination. It's not a spawn point. I don't think so anyways. Maybe it was. Did I miss a spawn point? No. I'm not going to say that.
Do you need it to get down to Addis?
Unfortunately, it wasn't one of the new 119s. It was one of the old ones. Sorry. The reason this is music and not actually me talking is because there's somebody just behind me and he's... I don't know. I feel very judged by him. So yeah, he's just walking behind me. I don't know if I was actually talking during this. I might have been, but I might be doing it really quietly. That's L5. I always remember that's
Ashburton Road now to get down to
traffic light number 2.
Addiscombe tram stop.
Maybe 3. There was one at East Croydon.
For the next bus. 3 minutes, which is still putting our time.
The idea, the vision I had for this is that I was going to actually do the whole thing and then speed it up and then it would look cool. I don't know how much I actually did record, but I think I was talking for most of it, so I wasn't actually able to do that.
Be good down here, but now this would...
It's a lot less steep than it is in the game, I'll tell you that much.
depends on how fast can I walk. Quite nice, I reckon, of Addiscombe.
I didn't walk too slowly. I didn't want to run it because I didn't want to really try and rush myself or anything. It wasn't a race. It was just get to all the spawn points. If you want to believe that I ran it, then you can believe that all you want, but I didn't run it.
It's just around the corner, and then after that I'm going to get on a 312, which is going to be the big leap going up north to Norwood Junction, where, well, that's really where the fun begins, I think. The area that I know less well, so that will be fun.
This is completely true. I don't know the area as well. I was using Apple Maps for most of my getting in between places. What bus do I need to catch, that sort of thing. As you saw before, I had it mostly planned out, what bus I need to catch and where I need to go. And obviously from playing the game, my own experience, I know a lot of Croydon just from that, which is kind of sad, but nonetheless. But it was maybe slightly harder where I actually had to use the software.
Trying to get around.
It was especially in this area because Woodside and sort of this easterly area isn't in the game.
Around all the points around there. I will try and get around all of the points. Now here's Lower Addiscombe Road. Let's do it.
Lovely tram. I should have just got on this. This would have decreased my time by probably quite a bit. Oh, what happened there? If I just got on this tram. I mean, it wasn't too bad. It didn't take me ages waiting for the tram. But I had to go up to the tram station anyways, so yeah.
Apparently the bus to Norwood, the 312, here it is. It's departing now, apparently.
This is Apple Maps being really stupid, and I don't like them for this. When a bus is late on Apple Maps, it says, now, this time. I thought it was saying now, comma, and then this time. It was saying it's going to be later now. It was just, like, why would you do that? It confused me, okay? I think usually if it's actually coming now, it would say juice. That was kind of a little bit on me, but I'm going to put it on Apple there.
Yeah.
And you can see here when you actually look at the timetables, the time right now is about 3:30 sort of thing. So I think I would have just missed the 37 probably. Something like that maybe?
Don't know. I have to see how that works. I'm doing a last minute change. I'm going to get on a tram going to Harrington Road. Here it is.
The tram is there in the background. I can see it a lot better than you guys can see it on the video.
And then do a walk from there. Very simply because I've chosen a Sunday to do, hopefully.
As I was just saying that, this was on a Sunday. This was Mother's Day, so I think it was the 1st of March, something like that. So yeah, Sunday service isn't great at the best of times.
Okay, I changed route again.
So what happened here is I did plan to go up, I think another 2 stops or so to, can't remember the name, I think it might have been Arena. But I ended up getting off at Woodside because the announcement said change for buses to Norwood Junction. And I'm like, that is exactly what I want. Maybe there's more than one bus. There wasn't. As you can see, I ended up catching the 312.
Catching the 312, which is coming in.
That was actually perfect.
A considerable amount of time.
I didn't wait too long for this, to be honest. I didn't feel like a long time waiting for this. So I was quite happy.
About Addiscombe.
Blah, blah, blah. Woodside was a lovely area, not in the game. They should add it.
Just to get over to Norwood Junction. Stop WN. So I'm going to get on. Will let me down.
I will say it was a slightly weird area. And this is your typical Arriva not being able to function like a bus company. Sorry, that was a little bit harsh on Arriva, but I just don't like Arriva. I'm sorry. Sorry, Arriva. Once again, this was the same vision of I'd like it to be sped up in between the talking bits so it looks nicer. I didn't record all of this. This is just part of the route. I think I was getting stuck in traffic a lot. So, the recordings just kind of stopped. Blah, blah, blah.
This is Norwood Junction.
Norwood Junction.
Now I have to find a way to get around to where I know Norwood Junction is. Which
is just around the corner.
Is around the other side. And I think we'll walk.
I haven't really got much interesting things to say about this, except for the fact that I could have just gotten a bus now, but I wouldn't be able to walk up to the other 2 destinations.
King to Southwest Park. There you go. That was terminate. So 75.
For some reason, I talked and walked the whole way here. I think by this point, I was getting very, very comfortable with just talking to myself in the middle of Croydon. Yeah. It was a weird. Once again, it's just Croydon is just another weird area, that sort of thing.
5. That is exactly what I want. I wonder. I would get on it, but I haven't gone to Clocktail yet.
I didn't really know where to walk here. This was just like mostly a road. I think there's a pavement back there, but I don't know. I just kind of walked the middle of the road. It probably looked really, really weird. Once again, it's amazing how accurate this is. Like, I knew exactly where I was. And then I walked up down the road to South Norwood Clock Tower, and I got 2 photos because it looked nice, okay?
I'm not running for 257.
The 1.5. This is slightly embarrassing because the 157 was actually stopped for like evening out the service or something. So I didn't need to run for it. I literally could have walked and I would have made it like with plenty of time to wait. I kept on taking photos like this with the time because I was worried I wouldn't know what the time was and I was going to put timestamps and I didn't anyways in the end.
Now on the very busy...
I genuinely still don't know what this road is called.
Well, I don't actually know what road it is. I'm at Salford Station. It's there.
In hindsight, after saying this bridge is fairly impressive. I mean, obviously the developers overdid it, as you can see.
The developers really overdid the bridge.
As you can see in the comparison here, but it's... I quite like it. I still like the area. I still like it's fairly accurate, the bridge on both. It's, you can say it's slightly different.
Bridge there, look at that. Oof. So now I am walking...
I would say that whilst I was walking myself at this point, I did feel a little bit upset. I don't know why. I just sort of felt a little bit underwhelmed by what is supposedly my favourite area in the game. There was, however... Oh, where is it?
You just want to see. There you go, the depot.
There was, however, the train depot, which was very nice and actually, like, that was nice.
The depot quite nicely, I guess. I'd take that if I were you.
And yes, I walked past the zebra crossing. I think someone did stop for me and I had to sort of walk past because obviously I was going to see the train depot instead of crossing the road, as I should have been crossing the road.
Crossing. Nice station building though.
It is a lovely station. Visit Silver Station, guys.
I expected more from the bridge, I won't lie. I expected more from the bridge. Yes. Not the...
So this is walking through the streets of Selhurst and almost sort of Thornton Heath. I didn't feel very safe. There was... I mean, it just seemed weird to me because it's in an area I don't know where I am. Like, that sort of thing, and it's in Croydon and that, you know. I'm really underwhelming Selhurst here. I'm so sorry, Selhurst. It's great. I was going to say something, I've forgotten.
Matt's the biggest fan of the walking bits of this.
I was not the biggest fan of the walking bits of this. I did a lot more walking than I wanted to in this.
It's got to be done though.
It had to be done.
I'm sorry I'm not running this. If you want to try and do this quicker and you can run this, then you do that. But
I will make sure to put the spawn points that you should do if you want to run it and do it quicker than me, just to shove it in my face.
I'm going to walk it, because that is fine with me. Whew, totally out of breath. Like you'd never know.
This was really weird because I was walking down the street and I'm like, oh, I'm waiting for Selhurst, I'm not really expecting anything. And then you just kind of walk and you get to this roundabout and there's just a big stadium there, like it's just nested in, like you'd never realise it. It was just weird to me, there's just a stadium in the middle.
Notice the massive stadium. It's quite nice. It's quite nice. That bar below the screen.
Selhurst Park Stadium was not a destination. I get to put in the destination.
Oh, there's a little pathway.
I was so relieved when I saw the pathway. That's a really weird thing to say, but I was so relieved when I saw the pathway because I did not want to walk. I've been walking for about maybe 10 minutes or so now. I didn't want to walk all the way up to the main road and then go around into the Sainsbury's. So this was a nice pathway. Well done, Sainsbury's.
To Selhurst New Road. This is the Sainsbury's. Stadium's right there behind it. And I look really weird vlogging about the Sainsbury's in Croydon. But
you can kind of tell when we get to this stage that I am very, very comfortable with just vlogging in the middle of nowhere. This day really improved my vlogging confidence, and I don't know why. But it did. I did genuinely enjoy, not as much the travelling, but I did very much enjoy the vlogging. Once again, I've already got some weird looks. And I can't really tell somebody what I'm doing. Like, oh yeah, I'm trying to visit all the spawn points, because they won't know what that means. I don't know how many people in Croydon are aware that Croydon exists, but it's probably a very, very small number.
It's a lot to us in the community, okay? So the next bus. Up here.
I was upset to see that there was no bus stop outside, right directly outside the Sainsbury's. That is only a game thing.
So that's New Road. Very big.
Most of this is just really nonsensical chatter. Like, you've watched the video now, so you don't need to hear this again. You want to hear my... Well, like a month later now, like, the current date is the 9th of April.
Busy. Up here, we have got... on Sunday, it's only peak time for this.
I think I did say during this chat that the bus was coming quickly, and I had no idea if the bus was coming quickly because I hadn't looked at the bus times. I wasn't able to actually record and also check the bus. This is all recorded off my phone. I wasn't actually able to record and check the bus times at the same time. So, yeah, I probably lied a lot during this. Like, oh yeah, the bus is coming in 5 minutes, whatever.
Till 6.
Spoiler alert, the bus did not come in 5 minutes. The bus didn't come at all, actually.
But, as noted here, it exists. We are going to catch the 1:30.
This is me talking about the SL6, which is a really weird one of the Super Loop routes, because it's half not express. Like, this is not an important enough stop to be on the Super Loop.
High Street is coming in a couple of minutes.
Yeah, I should just say it. The bus is coming in a couple of minutes. It didn't. This was another problem of me choosing Sunday service.
But right now, it's looking a little bit quicker. I can just walk to Thornton Heath High Street, and then buses will definitely go from there down to Partial Road, Thornton Heath Pond, and then Croydon Hospital, that sort of thing.
So yeah, the plan was to catch 198 from Nursery Road, but I will just skip through this. La-di-da. Thornton Heath was lovely, by the way. This is actually quite a nice area. But
that is fine with me.
I just said a couple seconds ago.
He's unfortunately walking again.
Yeah, I did have to walk. I mean, it's an extremely short distance between the two.
But that is fine with me. That 198 doesn't come for, like, forever. So, yeah. I'll walk in this bit as well. But it's actually not that far between there. It's like one bus stop. So, I'm not really too bothered about this one. On my street. Very loud car alarm.
It was a very loud car alarm, and it's really annoying because it's in a lot of this recording.
Getting quite close here. Here's the bus stop for the Thornton Heath Clock. Getting quite... See clock tower and station in the distance over there. Getting quite close here. Here's the bus stop for the Thornton Heath Clock Tower, and the next one up is the station. Yeah, sounds about right to me. Once again, I don't know how many station we're at. Doing pretty well.
I was talking during this bit, but I just decided to go with the music instead because what I was saying was really boring and didn't need to be heard anyways. The reason the camera keeps on going up to the umbrella like that is because I'm holding the umbrella with my right hand and my watch is on my right hand, so I'm checking what time, how long I've been in there. I'm probably talking about that during it, and so I don't know why I talked about the gym. Like, is that even a gym? I also could have sped this up. I did speed it up, but I could have sped it up more.
It's 250.
Is it bad that in that recording I couldn't actually tell which was the real one and which one was the fake one? Like, oh, just look, like, those are pretty similar. At a first glance, you probably wouldn't be able to tell. Or if I just played Croydon too much, I don't know.
It's 250.
Thornton Heath Parchment Road and the station is a very busy area. I'm just going to say that.
I'm not going to catch that one.
I did highly consider catching the 450. I didn't in the end because it wasn't in my original plans to go via Queens Road and Hogarth Crescent, because those would have been 2 more spawn points that I would have checked off if I caught the 450. But I didn't get on it in the end
because it's going the wrong way.
Once again, Arriva just not using their blinds. Like, just you have those things up there for a reason. Why are you using paper? It just looks really unprofessional. This was quite a nice bus journey because there wasn't that many people actually upstairs. There might have been like 1 or 2 people. And so throughout this, I'm constantly switching side to side, trying to see all the different things that I need to cross off. Once again, this is the sort of thing that I wanted to happen. I hope you guys enjoyed the little sections of just the travel. Or do you guys prefer me talking? That's nice. Once again, the bus stopped here for too long for me to justify it actually me having to record it.
Hi.
Hello.
Currently at the end of... I can't remember the name.
It's called Brigstock Road, by the way. I think I looked that up. Brigstock Road? I think that's it.
We're coming up to London Road here. So as you can see in front of us, we actually can't see very well. Very excited.
That's my own thoughts, so I don't know.
Underneath Bond is just... That was High Street.
There you go, that's the... Yeah, you can actually see I saw the street sign there, Brigstock Road. I hope that's a good sort of comparison. I mean, those are pretty similar stages. I don't know how well you guys could see here, but out this window is basically like, I don't know, can you see about 5 buses and they're all just, I don't even know what they're doing. I feel sorry for the people living in the houses. Like, what if you just want to come out one day, go across the road, but you're next to the Arriva garage?
That looks fun up there.
Then this happens. Ready? Wait for it.
This bus will wait for a short time for a change of drivers to take place.
It didn't actually take us long. If you catch a driver change around where I live, it takes like years for the drivers to change. This actually wasn't too bad. It was a lot better than I thought.
We apologise for any inconvenience to your journey.
Yes, this is very much inconveniencing my journey. I gotta get somewhere, you know?
250.
Once again, it didn't take too long. Here is Croydon Hospital. I don't know where I got the... Yeah, anyways. This is the... I hate that I have to watch this over again. This is the horrible moment I realised that I haven't done part of the route.
I'm up here, all alone on the top of the bus. Quite nice. Pulling into Poplar Walk now. And I have just realised, as you might have done earlier in the video, that I accidentally forgot to walk around Park Street, Catherine Street and Fairfield Halls. So I literally just remembered that about 5 minutes ago, going down London Road on the bus.
Yes, that was a horrible moment of realisation. And I was coming into the centre and I was like, oh, I'm doing really well. It's going pretty well. Oh, wait. Why didn't I walk around? This is just me thinking of my route so far, and I realised that I haven't actually walked around where I need to walk around.
So,
But thankfully, it didn't actually take too long in the end.
might be good for it. And then walk around there.
The SS11 doesn't go to Fairfield Halls, it actually goes down to, I've forgotten the name of the road. It goes down to East Croydon.
And then go back, maybe catch a tram down to Central.
This is where I was really heavily relying on my maps. Even though this is the part of Croydon that people use the most, it's still quite hard to navigate and you don't usually walk around it.
This bus goes down to West Croydon, so I'm just going to get off here.
I still don't know to this day where the 250 goes afterwards, because it came out and it turned left onto the main road. So I don't know if it went to go and terminate there, but I didn't really want to be on there if it wanted to go somewhere else.
Look at two.
This is where I get too comfortable with the vlogging, and people really do start to wonder what I'm doing, because obviously this is the middle of West Croydon now, which is one of the busiest areas in the game. So yeah, I do look very weird.
Let's get to West Croydon first, and then we'll go down to Fairfield Halls.
Once again, I talked all the way down Popular Walk, and I don't know why. I'm just way too comfortable now with the vlogging.
Where is it now?
So yeah, I was talking, but during the editing stages, deemed it was too boring to be heard.
What is it, West Croydon stuff?
It is very nice. It's a really nice bus station, actually. I wish there was more of things like West Croydon. Not the actual area, just the bus station. Now at this point I did stop recording because she was like, there's a person behind me saying, "Why are you recording for?" I had a feeling that she wasn't actually talking to me, and she was talking to, like, there's a couple of cameras on the bus stands and stuff, or around the bus station. So I don't know if she was talking to me, "Why are you recording for?" or to the cameras there. Could have been either. I don't really know what to say.
So the tram's not going for a while. So bus 403 in 6 minutes from stand B2. Catch that one. It's a subtle reminder. Sign up for West Croydon bus rally.
This bit really surprised me, because I thought, what are the chances, like this pole here, this thing, the directions pole, that's going to get in the way of my screenshot because it's not going to look the same, because why would Croydon Roblox have that? And then I went to take the screenshot when I got back home on the game, and it has the pole, and I'm like, what? There's an immense amount of detail put into this game.
Okay.
Then moved off the road to stop getting run over.
Hello again. I'm on the...
This bus was fairly busy at the top, but once again, I'm in this sort of stage of the video where I'm very, very comfortable with vlogging anywhere.
403 towards Warlingham. I'm going to catch it up to Fairfield Halls. Then I can do the little walkie loop thing. And I'm going to get back down to Central. Beddington area. Yeah, to the first one.
Once again, just a lot of boring sort of chatter. Once again, can I just say that Fairfield Halls just looks really cool. Like, it's a little bit boring, but when you just to it and it's there, it's just kind of cool.
We made it. Fairfield Halls. Now, I'm going to cross the lights up here. Fairfield Halls, very lovely, nice place. Outside of it isn't that nice.
Not me, just sort of.
403 I was just on. Going past and I'm walking right over the bike lane, so I should probably not do that.
Once again, I'm so involved with my vlogging, I don't even know where I'm going. I'm walking in the middle of the bike lane, I'm wandering all over the place.
I must say, Croydon Centre is a very nice, sort of, developed area. Those are the new buildings that HHV is on about.
They're very nice buildings. They probably spent too much money on the council.
Which will be added to the game. This one was in, so that means hopefully...
2 hours in. This just felt insane that I was only 2 hours in. No, not even only. I was a whole 2 hours in, and I'm still in the town centre. I really think, I don't have that much left to do now. I just gotta get out there and I'm done. But actually, it's a lot harder than that. This is where we start, like, the hardest part of the challenge now. The really hard part of the challenge.
Thank you. That is the... And if so, that would be very nice, because I am... like a busy sort of town centre.
I genuinely didn't know how much more time I wanted to actually spend doing this
thing. But you do you, Croydon.
Wait, hold on. I attached the wrong picture. What? Okay, I've actually only just realised that. What is that random shot of Fairfield Halls doing in there? When did I do that? That must have been a mistake. I've genuinely have only just realised that I've done that. Like, during this, I've just genuinely... That is a genuine reaction first time. Me seeing that. I was slightly disappointed there wasn't that massive building kind of going over the thing, but it does also make sense because the buses can't fit underneath it.
Okay, and here's Park Street. That was a big...
I just stepped in like a massive puddle. Once again, I'm so in this stage of vlogging, I just, like, I'm not even looking where I'm going, I'm just stepping in a literally massive puddle. My foot was wet for quite a while after that.
puddle that I just walked into. There you go. Park Street.
Park Street.
Let me find
This is one of the hardest parts of the videos.
a way to get to Central. Here, Church Street.
I did not want to walk to Central. I'll tell you that much. I did not want to walk to Central,
And then
but I did.
Marsh.
I will skip through this part for you. Yeah, I walked so slowly and I just missed this
That
tram.
tram right there.
But it was silver. Oh, it wasn't even silver lining. It was very good that I missed the tram because it would have been longer walking from Church Street to Central. I think it would have been anyways.
That is extremely annoying.
Don't know why I wasted my time going up here and checking the next tram. I don't. This just shows you how much I don't know about this area of Croydon. That there's no like buses or anything through.
Was any useful? It's just apparently it's a street because you don't need to go by Church Street. So I want to go Central. It's through the town centre-ish of Croydon here.
Why is there no music? There we go. Unfortunately, the Wicket Gift Centre was closed, and seeing the Wicket Gift Centre closed really did remind me what time I'm doing this at.
Never actually got off the bus or tram, Central. Wherever I've been through. Never actually got off that community bus. Did you get on that one?
I just realised I was on mute whilst I was saying that. That's lovely. Honestly. Running up to the 264, I didn't realise that I actually wanted 289. I just have so much confusion what's being on this bus. And then eventually realising that the 289 doesn't actually come from Central. So yeah, this is one of the fatal mistakes in my planning. But to be honest, the way that I did it was actually fairly good. I'm quite pleased. But when I plan this, or if I do this again, I will do it better. I promise. Didn't originally plan to have Reeves Corner as a destination either, by the way.
I'm going the wrong way.
So yeah, this is where I say I'm going the wrong way. Oh no!
I'm actually going out to Mitcham now, and I should be going
We know route.
to Marsh because I very simply got on the wrong bus. Because I thought it was my bus, but I wanted to get on.
This is where the 455 could have come in helpful, but the 455 no longer exists, does it, Croydon? TFL. Why'd you get rid of that, huh? Sorry, I'm one of those people who are bitter about the 455 no longer existing.
But 455 doesn't even exist anymore, so how was I meant to get there?
So, this is my consultation with myself whilst I'm on the 264, and it's more or less like, okay, I could go out to Mitcham Common now and have to come back and go to the Asda and then come back and go to Therapy Lane and Woodland Marsh. Or I could just go there without having to come back so many times. And to be honest, at the end, and now I still don't know which would have been the correct decision, because going this way didn't really help me that much. Because as you should have watched the video, but I didn't actually finish. I missed Beddington Asda and I missed Mitcham Common. So yeah, I don't know what would have been better. It was quite nice that I was already on that bus. I was going to be taken to Mitcham Common, and I just kind of stopped that.
Decided to go Lombard roundabout instead.
But it was nice that I got to take this Lombard. Once again, wasn't one of the original destinations.
I think I meant the bus waiting for me. Myself, I've decided that it would be better.
Blah blah. What I've just told you. The thing about this 289. It took so unbelievably long to come. It said 10 minutes, and I'm like, fine, I can wait 10 minutes. I'm fine with that. I'm very tired. I'd rather catch a bus. I don't really want to walk through this sort of industrial estate. I've done enough walking already. So I did wait, but it was a lot longer than 10 minutes. Like, I probably waited at least 15 minutes. And I think the thing that definitely made it longer is that my phone was just dying. I was about 10% at this point, which is really annoying because I left the house with 100%, and secondly annoying because there were charging ports on that 264. I didn't have a charger to charge my phone. I also didn't realise at that point that my phone was very low on battery. I think the reason my phone was mostly low on battery is because, as you saw, I sort of vlogged the whole way going through the high street, pedestrian high street, which is, I don't know, it's quite nice to watch and to go back on, but it was at the same time quite annoying that my phone was dying. I didn't realise that it was dying. I genuinely thought I'd get back to the house at like 50% because Apple.
Current time is 5:25. 10:30.
Once again, this is me checking my watch and putting my phone upwards.
I think we might have just missed one, or I might be lucky and it's late. What? It just took ages to come.
As I told you.
Like, waiting for that. Way too much walking.
So now this is the proper director's commentary. I probably should have got on this S4. This S4, probably should have just got on it, because, I mean, what you'll see in a moment.
I think I prefer that in my tram. I think I'm past the station. No, I think we can still get on it. Here we go. The amount of running you had to do today.
I run so hard for this tram, like you saw me, I was genuinely running, because I know from experience of going on trams that the tram doors open and then they close. Like, there is not much waiting time for opening and then closing. I did run to the end of the platform. I did tap in my Oyster, my zip card. Because I'm a good citizen, guys. I know that there's no, checking points, there's no barriers. But you can actually see in this shot, that's quite funny actually. You can see in this shot, just before that shot. Yeah, you can see this guy up here. He is the ticket checker. He's the easy inspector, making sure that everyone's tapped in. So it's a very good thing that I did tap in. I did say that in the original video.
That's what happened, it died.
So yeah, my phone's 3% maybe now, which is insane because it's gone from 10 to 3. I mean, you can see now that it's getting quite dark. My flash has automatically turned on, and at this point I'm very much like, how have I not finished yet? I actually left the house at 2. It took me a good maybe hour and a half to get to Coombe Road, to my starting point. So this point, sort of hitting 6 o'clock now, was insane. That it was actually getting really late.
That was scary because almost didn't tap in my card.
Blah blah blah. I just told you that.
2-4. See, it changes to.
I don't know why I'm actually talking a lot during this because, as I said, my phone battery is very, very close to dying.
Routes towards Burlington Asda in 5 minutes.
Thropia Lane is so confusing. And this is because there are 4 Thropia Lane-ish bus stops. The one I'm at now and the one on the other side of the road that in the game we call the tram stops are not called the tram stops in real life. They're called something else. So for some reason, Croydon Roblox calls these the actual tram stop when actually it's the ones that are over the other side of the roundabout that are actually called the tram stops. And then the sort of system of the way round the buses go is really weird, and I don't understand it still to this day. Because they go around different ways, and obviously in Croydon the 455 has 2 different ways. That's because the 455 is doing the 455 and then also mirroring another bus route, which is the 463. So it just kind of confused me as a player rather than a liver in Croydon. What was actually happening around this area. But towards the end, I did make it to the other bus stop, and I told the story on the stream. I told the story on the actual video itself. I waited ages for that bus, and I'm really worried because my phone is dying. I told my mum that my phone is dying because obviously I need to be in contact if something happens. It's getting really late. It's getting really dark. I know that later on I have to go to Mitcham Common, which is mostly forest areas. And areas that I don't know, and if my phone is dead, then A, I'm not going to be able to vlog it, and B, I won't know where I am. So that was, unfortunately, some safety for me. And then secondly, the bus driver just didn't show up. Like, we were waiting there, and I'm like, it's getting really late now. I'd really like to go home. I literally just wanted to go up to the Asda, and I was going to finish there. And in the end, obviously I didn't go to the Asda because there was no driver for the 463 that I was going to get on. And I think the annoying thing is, whilst I was on that 463, the S4 that I planned to catch originally, that went past the bus stop. So yeah, that was quite an end to the day in Croydon. So I'll just
It was 100% when I left. Driver change. The driver doesn't seem to be showing up.
as I said.
And so I'm not waiting for that because that is going to ruin it. But it would have taken 5
Can I just say that sound in the background just sounds really weird every time I listen back to this.
minutes to get up to the Asda, and it would have taken another 10 minutes to get to where? To Mitcham. But I'm not doing that. So the grand total time.
So what I was estimating is on my bus app, it said the 463 was going to take sort of about it's going to take how long? About 5 minutes to get up to the Asda, and then I was just going to add an extra 10 minutes to get down to Mitcham Common. So I'm going to say my time officially was 3 hours and 20 minutes. I do plan to go back once version 1.4 has updated, and I'll go do the new areas in that update, and I'll do this a lot better because I realised this was, I mean, it was a good attempt, but unfortunately it was failed towards the end of the day, and that was quite upsetting for me, as you might realise. But yeah, that is the end of that video. It's also the end of this video. So thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, let me know in the comments. I'll try and respond to as many as I can. If there's anything that I missed, anything you want to tell me, absolutely let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to watch another video as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.